Hello, and welcome to another segment of the Philadelphia Business Leaders Series. Today, my name is Rebecca Singleton. I am your host, and we have with us Roe Falcone, who is the Regional Director of Operations here at EDSI Solutions. So, if you don't mind, would you please tell us first about the concept behind EDSI and its many services? What is EDSI?
So EDSI is a consulting and workforce development company that is really geared towards helping people and companies in transition. When individuals walk through our door, no matter their circumstances or their barriers, our goal is to help them remove any challenges they have, help them find employment, and ultimately our main mission is to better the lives of the customers that we serve.
Wonderful. Awesome. So, I'm curious, you're the Regional Director of Operations. Can you tell us a little bit about your career journey in your current position and how you made it to Regional Director of Operations?
Sure. Well, I jokingly say I didn't have the most logical career path. I was coaching college basketball, and about 17 years ago was asked to join EDSI, an opportunity as a job developer, a business service rep. And I decided that that would be a great opportunity. And I didn't think I could find something that I was as passionate about. But once I joined the company, I realized the mission and what we were doing was really changing people's lives. And so I started as a job developer and then progressed to a placement coordinator and then to a project manager, a site manager.
Wow.
And then 9 years ago was Regional Director of Operations. So other than the starting out coaching, it was a very seamless transition with a lot of hard work and a wonderful support staff from our CEO and all the folks in our Dearborn office, as well as I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of great people.
Wow. So you've literally come up the ranks.
I have. From
the beginning all the way up to Regional Director of Operations. So in this current role, what are some of your responsibilities?
The only reason that my job exists is really to support all the offices that I serve. EDSI practices a model of servant leadership, and so we really take that to heart. So my main job is to support the offices in any way to make sure that they have all the resources needed to effectively do their job, do it well, and perform at a high level. I oversee the finances for all of our programs to make sure that they are running and very fiscally sound. I work with the operations and the managers to make sure that the program is running smoothly. Is there a need for continuous improvement, a system design change? How do we collaborate with our partner agencies? Really just provide the oversight and help to manage the relationship with the various funders that we work with throughout the country.
Wow. That was a mouthful.
It was a mouthful, yeah.
That is quite a bit, and I'm sure you might feel like, wow, you do a lot in this agency to make everything work. Focusing on managing the year-round operation of EDSI, I have to ask you, what are some of the challenges of overseeing such a large organization, and how are you able to successfully manage it?
I think the biggest challenge is that we are funded through the government. And so if there's an administration change or a change in the legislation, we have to respond quickly. It's out of our control. Instead of sitting around complaining about it, we have to be responsive and flexible and make sure that our funder knows they can count on us to come up with a solution, to respond quickly, and to put in place the services needed to make sure that our customers are receiving the best possible service, reaching their goals, and also that the funder and the goals of the city are being met as well. So that's where we really lose some of the control, because when we just had a recent large change in legislation and workforce development, it was formerly WIA, which is the Workforce Investment Act, was just changed to WIOA, the Workforce Initiative Opportunity Act, and Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act. And with that change, we had to adjust and we had to move forward. And I'm proud that our organization is really based around solutions. It's not about blaming or pointing fingers. Here's what we have to do, and how do we get it done, and how do we rally the team to make sure that we respond quickly.
Wow. Well, you must be doing a great job. You've been doing this for 9 years. You must be doing something right.
I enjoy it. I mean, I love coming to work every day. I love the challenges, and I get to work with great people. So that's the positive.
Well, that's a good segment to my next question, which is, what is the best part of your job?
The best part is the people. First and foremost, as I mentioned, our CEO is wonderful to work with. He embodies the core values of our company, which are smile, show up, and support. They seem simple, but they mean a lot to our organization. He sets the tone for that, so I always feel supported. There's a mutual respect that permeates the organization and the people we work with, and I get to every day come in and realize that I can impact people's lives, be it our staff who have grown and developed in the company. We are a company that prides ourselves on our tenure, and we have managers that have been with us for 10, 12, 15 years, and I feel like in some small way I've helped them grow. So as EDSI grows, so does our team members, and that is really exciting and invigorating for me. And then we also get to change the lives of our clients and see them succeed. And when they come back and give you a hug and give you a high five and tell you, I got a job, I'm on my way, there's nothing more rewarding than that.
Wow. So it seemed like this is one of the things that becomes very gratifying for you, is just to see people grow as people and in their professions and in their careers.
Without a doubt, because I know that 9 years ago they took a chance with me on this opportunity, and that I needed to grow and learn a lot professionally. And I feel like over the past 9 years, it has been about continual growth. Fiscal accountability and responsibility, learning P&L statements. There's just been an opportunity for tremendous growth and education. And I think that's what everyone wants. We want to be better tomorrow than we were yesterday. And that's really where we focus with our staff, is on how do you continue to improve and get better.
Wow.
So
that's awesome. So I want to ask you a slightly different question, shifting from within the organization and talking about branding as it relates to marketing for the organization. I would assume that branding and marketing is one of your major concerns in an environment that's full of change, and there's so much going on in the job markets and things of that nature. What strategies do you consider to be most successful in really getting the name out for EDSI and building the brand?
So we are fortunate when you talk about branding and marketing, we have a team that helps support that and does our website and creates this kind of overall marketing. However, to me, a big part of it is managing the relationships with our customers. Part of our responsibility as Regional Director of Operations is sales, and I look at that as managing the relationships. And our branding and our reputation and our marketing comes with how we perform on contracts. We've been in Philadelphia for 20 years, and we believe we're here because we do good work. We perform, we meet and exceed expectations of our goals, and that's really how you market and brand it. The other way that I feel like we do a good job is through our staff. We've created a culture where people want to come to work every day. They want to be here. There's a smile on their face. There's an energy. They understand our core values and what we stand for as an organization, and then they turn around and deliver that to all of their customers. And so by doing that, it's really spread through word of mouth and through all of our customers and referrals. It's a lot easier to walk in when you have someone saying, this is EDSI, they've done great work for me. And that's how we really believe our marketing branding is built in our reputation and what we've been able to successfully do throughout the years.
Wow. So 20 years here in Philadelphia. You've been in your role for 9 years. Now, this series is going to be watched by college students, throughout the region, business students and other students with other majors. What advice would you give business students in particular who would be interested in pursuing a career in workforce consulting?
I think workforce can be a really rewarding industry for anyone. I don't think you necessarily need a particular background to come in. I think there needs to be a want and a willingness to change people's lives. Every day when you walk in here, you have a great opportunity and it's extremely rewarding. I think having an understanding of business is fantastic. EDSI is a private for-profit company that really operates in a nonprofit world and in a government world. And we take our job we treat it like a business, and it's not about the money, it's about the people, and there's a focus on that. And so I would say for business students to come in with an open-mindedness and a desire to help people, and a willingness to be trained and to learn and to want to continue to grow. I think this is a fantastic industry that has seen tremendous growth. When I started with EDSI, we had less than 50 employees. We now have over 550 employees in 10 states. So just with EDSI alone, there's growth, and again, for me, it's been one of the greatest decisions I've ever made in my life. And my background was in psychology, and I definitely feel like I use that a lot. And there just needs to be a desire to help.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak to us today and participate in our Philadelphia Business Leaders Series. Please stay tuned for future episodes in the future, and thank you for watching.
Thank you.